Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr Tension video here today. We have a very special episode. Maccem, Jamabi, and Emily joining us today. And let's do a little bit of introductions from me, and then I'll kick it to our players if they want to add anything further on to the poor introductions that I will give. Emily, you're our first player who will be starting us off on round one as we drew before the game. So you've created the HelloQuiz.app, of course, and the coverage dates. I'll let you explain further on that in terms of what tools you've made and added to GeoGuessr, of course. And currently still playing for the GeoGaze, I believe, in La Ligue?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And yeah, Emily, if there's anything you want to add on further to that?
No, that's about everything. Also, I promise I will actually get around to updating the coverage date map soon, TM.
Okay.
A lot of people have been saying that. I promise it will happen.
All right, well, you have her guarantee here, guys. So hopefully it will happen soon. All right, Jamabi, you are second, going second for round one. Jamabi, of course, played in the Open Major last year, won it, and made it into the World Championship. So he will be in the World League this year, right? You don't have to requalify, if I'm not mistaken.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
That's on me then. That's my bad. Listen, that's what happens when you just don't stay informed. But I believe Jamabi and Maccem, who I will introduce after this, is also trying to qualify for the World League as well. But Jamabi, anything you want to add on to that, my introduction here?
No, not really.
All right.
That was a perfect introduction.
All right. And Maccem, last but not least, going third in round one. He, of course, participated in the I'm getting my dates mixed up. It was the 2023 GeoGuessr World Cup, correct? And is trying to qualify for our 2026 World League coming up, which, of course, gets you into that World Championship for 2026, which is going to be happening in Berlin, according to our announcement. Maccem, anything you wanted to add on to that at all?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I reckon.
Great. I'm glad everybody is okay with my poor introductions. And yeah, let's hop into the rules real quick for those that don't know. There are 6 rounds total. Each question has 10 possible correct answers, and the score you gain from the round corresponds to its ranking on the list. So the top answer will receive 1 point, second highest answer will receive 2 points, etc., etc. So if I asked, what are the top 10 letters of the alphabet? And Jamabi gave the answer of C, for example, he would receive 3 points for that answer. But if you're not within the top 10, those next few answers are considered tension answers, with the amount explicitly stated in the question prompt. If a contestant produces a tension answer, this will result in a -5 score. If you're not within that tension range or that top 10 list, then you'll get a -3 score for the round. Turns will alternate as we move round to round. Player 1 goes first in round 1, player 2 goes first in round 2, and then to win, be the player with the highest score across all 6 rounds today. All right, and of course we do have that double rule. Of course, I will ask after every question if a contestant wants to double this question, and that would mean that they get double points, but they can also get double for tension, so a -10 or a -6 if they miss the list entirely. So without further ado, if you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot and brings you back for future geography game videos. All right, without further ado, Emily, you'll be starting us off for round 1. If everybody's ready, let's hop into our first question. Question 1. What are the top 10 countries with the highest average elevation via Wikipedia? Would anybody like to double this question?
Nope.
All right, no double from Jamabi, no double from Maccem. Emily, none from you as well.
No.
All right, no doubles, which means I'm going to start the timer. 30 seconds starting now. And Emily will be giving us our first answer. All right, 15 seconds.
I'm gonna guess Afghanistan.
All right, you are going with Afghanistan. Okay. Jamabi, what are you going with?
I guess I'm going with Tajikistan.
Okay, you're going with Tajikistan. And Maccem, what will you be going with?
I think I'm gonna say Bolivia.
Okay, you are going to say Bolivia. All right, let's see what's on our list here. So number 1, we have Bhutan, of course. Then we have Nepal. Then Tajikistan will net Jamabi 3 points. So that's a nice 3-point pickup for you on round 1. Then we've got Kyrgyzstan, number 4. Lesotho, number 5. Andorra, number 6. And then Afghanistan, number 7. So Emily picks up 7 points for this round. Very nice job there. Then we've got Chile, China, and then Armenia to round us out. So Maccem not on the list there. And let's see what our tension answers are. Let's see if it's on there. We have Rwanda, Mongolia, Peru, and Burundi. So you do avoid the -5, but you do get a -3. I think there's just too much flat land in the east part of Bolivia for it to be kind of evens it out. Yeah.
I'm a bit annoyed. I was gonna say
considering
Lesotho, which would have been on the board, but then I switched last second.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, that leaves our scores after round 1. Emily, you have 7 points in the lead. Jamabi, you got 3. And Maccem, you're at -3. All right, let's move into round 2. Jamabi, you'll be starting us off. And let's see what our question is. Question 2, what are the top 10 oldest countries by median age? And this is via the CIA World Factbook 2024 statistics. Would anyone like to double this question?
No.
What does oldest countries mean? Like the borders like they are today?
No. Oldest, like
population, right?
by
the
pop, like
age of people.
like you're like I'm pushing 30.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, that age. Yeah. Okay.
You're pushing 30. Okay. Sure.
Okay, Emily, no double from you as well, right?
No.
Okay, no doubles from anyone. I'm starting the 30-second timer now. Here we go. And Jamabi will be giving us our first answer on this one. A lot to think about for this one. Luckily, there's less than 200 options. Okay, 5 seconds left here, Jamabi.
I guess I'll go like France.
Okay,
maybe?
you were gonna go France. All right, Maccem, what are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go Japan.
All right, you will be going with Japan. And then Emily, what are you going with?
I'm gonna go Taiwan.
You're going Taiwan. All right, let's see what's on our answer list here. All right, number 1, we have Monaco. All the old millionaires living there, I guess, it seems. And then we've got Japan, number 2, so that's 2 points for you, Maccem. Good safe answer to get you on the board. All right, and then we've got Andorra, Italy, Germany, and Spain. So Greece, Portugal, then Slovenia, surprisingly, and then San Marino to round out our top 10. So France surprisingly not on there within our top 10. Pretty surprised about that. Let's take a look at what our tension answers are. We've got South Korea, Romania, Latvia, and Lithuania. So you both net a -3 for this one at the very least. But Maccem, you're the only one with a positive score on the board for round 2, which is good.
Very glad I didn't go South Korea there.
That would have been absolutely devastating.
Yeah,
all right.
I was considering South Korea as my quote-unquote safe answer there.
Ooh. Would have been a heartbreaking 11th place. All right, well, that makes our scores after round 2 very close. We have Emily with 4 points. Jamabi, you have 0. And Maccem, you're at -1. So very close game as we move into round 3, in which Maccem, you'll be starting us off on. Question 3. What are the top 10 Russian oblasts with the highest population via Wikipedia? This is based off of a 2025 population estimate. Okay.
Is that all federal subjects or only oblasts?
Well, I think the list that I pulled, it should be all. Okay. Let me just confirm. Let me just confirm the list that I pulled. It's all federal subjects. List of federal subjects of Russia by population. Okay.
All right.
All right. Would anyone like to double this one?
Sure, why not?
All right, Maccem's going to double. is Emily or Jamabi? Would you either of you like to double?
No.
Okay, no double from Emily. Jamabi?
Not
No?
me.
All right, Maccem, you're the only one doubling. I'm starting the 30-second timer now. And Maccem, you'll be giving us our first answer as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 20 seconds on the timer here. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay. Maccem, I'm going to need an answer.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Dagestan.
All right, you are going to go Dagestan. Okay, Emily, what are you going to go with?
I'm gonna say Nizhny Novgorod.
Okay, you are going to go Nizhny Novgorod. And Jamabi, what are you going to go?
I'm gonna go Krasnodar.
Krasnodar Krai. Okay. All right. So we have our answers. Let's see what's on our list here. We have, of course, number one
Throne.
being Moscow. No doubt on that one. Then number two is, of course, Moscow Oblast, so the surrounding area. Then we've got Krasnodar Krai, which is 3 points for Jamabi. So he's on there in the positives. We've got St. Petersburg up next, number 4. Sverdlovsk, number 5. Rostov, number 6. Bashkortostan, number 7. Tatarstan, number 8. Chelyabinsk, number 9. And then our number 10 answer is Dagestan, so that's a big
Let's
20
go.
points for Maccem there, and a very good use of the double, hitting it on the head, which means our tension answers are Samara, Nizhny Novgorod, unfortunately, so that will be a -5 for Emily, and then we've got Stavropol, Krai to round out our tension answers, which brings our score totals after round 3. Maccem, you're at 19 points now, way out of the hole. Jamabi, you're at 3, and Emily, you're at -1. But Emily and Jamabi both still have their doubles, so they can change the game pretty quickly with that. And Emily, you'll be starting us off on round 4. Let's see what our round 4 question is. Round 4. What are the top 10 countries by annual alcohol consumption per capita in liters? This is per capita via Wikipedia, and this is 2019 statistics, so this is before COVID. All right. Would anyone like to double? Emily or Jamabi?
I'll try it. Why not?
Okay, Emily's gonna double. Jamabi?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, Jamabi won't be doubling. I'm gonna start the 30-second timer now. Here we go. All right, 15 seconds left, Emily. All right.
I'll give Estonia.
All right. You are gonna go with Estonia. And Jamabi, what are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with Poland.
Okay. You are going with Poland. And Maccem, what are you going with?
I'll try Finland.
All right. You're going with Finland. Let's see what's on our board here. We've got number 1, Romania. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Czechia. Number 4, Latvia. Then we've got Germany, Uganda, Austria, the Seychelles, Bulgaria, and Lithuania to round out our top 10. So no answers on the board there. Let's see what's in our tension answers. We've got Ireland, Poland, so that's going to net you a -5, Jamabi. And we've got Laos and Luxembourg to round out our tension answers, which means Emily did double on that, so she gets a -6. And Maccem, you only receive a -3 for that, which means our scores after round 4. Maccem, you have 16 points. Jamabi, you're at -2, and Emily is at -7. Jamabi also still has his double. And Jamabi, you'll be starting us off on round 5. Question 5. What are the top 10 countries with the highest sheep population? Via World Population Review, and this is 2023 statistics. Jamabi, would you like to double this question?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you will be doubling, and nobody else has their double, so I'll just be starting the timer now. And you got about 20 seconds to think it over here, Jamabi. All right, 5 seconds, Jamabi. I'm going to need an answer.
I feel like I'm gonna troll hard, but I'm gonna go Peru.
All right, you are going Peru. And Maccem, what are you going with?
I'll go for Ireland.
All right, you're going to go for Ireland. And Emily, what are you going to go for?
I'm gonna go Romania.
Okay, you're going Romania. All right, let's see what's on the board then. We've got number one, by far, China, 193 million sheep there, apparently. Then we've got India, Australia, Iran, Nigeria, Chad, Turkey, Sudan, surprisingly, 40 million sheep, Ethiopia, and then Pakistan to round out our top 10. So nobody's answer on the board. Let's see what our tension answers are. Tension answer, actually, we've got Algeria, the United Kingdom up there, Mongolia, New Zealand, and Mali. So nobody's answer on the board there. Jamavi, you get a -6, and Maccem and Emily both get -3s for that one, which brings our score totals to Maccem, 13 points, Emily, -10, and Jamabi, -8. So let's see what our last question is. Maccem, you'll be starting us off on this one. We've got question 6. What are the top 10 European capitals sorted in reverse alphabetical order? So if Zuzino was a capital, it would be number 1, of course. So reverse alphabetical order, European capitals. No doubles on the board, which means I'm just starting the timer immediately. And we'll see. And Maccem will be giving us our first answer, followed by Emily, and then Jamabi.
Uh-huh.
All right, 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds left, Maccem. I'm going to need an answer from you.
I'll go Valletta.
All right, you are going with Valletta. And Emily, what are you going to go for?
I'm gonna go Skopje.
All right, you are going to go Skopje. And Jamabi, what are you going to go for?
I'm gonna go Sofia.
Okay, you're going Sofia. All right, let's see what's on our list. We've got number 1, of course, Zagreb. Then Warsaw, Vilnius, Vienna, and we've got Valletta up there for 5 points for Maccem, so a good pull there. And then we've got Vaduz, Tirana, Tallinn, Stockholm, and then Sofia, which is 10 points for Jamabi, so nice pick up there. And let's see what our tension answers are. It's going to be Skopje, unfortunately, just off the list. Then we've got Sarajevo, San Marino, Rome, and Riga to round out our tension answers. So with that, let's tally up the scores. Jamabi, a nice pickup on the last round to get a full 10 points, but Maccem unfortunately could not be caught today. It looks like he finishes off with 18 points off of that nice 10-point double on Dagestan. Jamabi, you finish in the positive. You finish with 2 points, and Emily, you are at -15. Just pulled a couple of unlucky tension answers there to end us off. Which means, Maccem, you're a champion today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do some outros real quick. If there's anything you'd like to shout out, Maccem, as our champion, you have the floor.
I don't know. I'm just gonna grind for the wild card or the thing.
All right. Well,
Yeah, not really.
he'll be
That's just
grinding
shout out.
for the World League.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I heard you say shout out. What did you want to shout out?
No, I said not really anything to shout out.
Okay. All right. Misheard there. Okay, Jamabi, you're our second place finisher today. Anything you want to shout out at all?
Shout out Maccem's Dagestan call.
All right.
Thanks.
I mean, it was a great call. It was a great call. And Emily,
I knew there was like a lot of population like down in the south, so I just felt like I had to go for something there.
And it was a good I mean, playing right on the edge there with the 20 points, but it was a big 20 points. All right, Emily, last but not least, is there anything you want to shout out?
I'm gonna shout out Maccem's Ecuador Sky mashup.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Thank you, Maccem. And go stream Mbabane House on YouTube as well. Don't forget to do that. I always shout that out every time Maccem's on, because it's a great
Thank you.
track. And all right. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.